Apologies, apologies. We're having a, guess what? Internet problems, Janine. Internet problems. I'm going to walk over here. I got my chicken. Ta-da! Janine's got half a painted HQ. We've just killed something or other that was trying to eat us. And I'm just going to pop her on here. Come on, my little love, do your thing. Yes.
One thing I want to note, how fantastic I look today.
Yes, naturally. Oh, sorry. Right, you. Well, I popped her there because I normally put her in the middle. And you see, the thing is, I put her in the middle every week. So I thought I'd start from this end, and then next week I'll do. You going to throw in the air? You know what's going to happen if you? She'll fly off.
Yeah.
Janine picked a really warm day. I did write about this in the Daily Doggy to go and paint.
Yeah. So I painted the doors and we'll look after the chicken.
She's going to take a while. You stay there, sweetheart.
And then I'm now painting the house again.
Excellent.
Goats.
Because the goats are lovely.
For 3 hours.
See, look. Oh, God. Look, barn doors, they're beautiful. And they match this little cheeky chappy over here. I better go back in case the chicken does something. Oh, oh, come on, chicken. Yes, he's a good girl. And Janine has been painting here as well. So, yes, just a bit. But it's far better today because it's a more skin-coloured colour. A princess. Itchies. Oh. Thank you for that, little love.
I think one of them is 5. Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now, give her the grape. We've got grapes.
Oh, that's a grape in there?
There's a grape in there, and you know what? I actually had.
That's a nice chicken.
It is a nice chicken. I actually had a whole load of grapes, right?
Okay.
But the dog.
68 and 512.
Is that it? Is that all you got?
Oh.
She's just moving. 68. There's a good girl. Where was it?
That one.
68, 512, and then what are the surrounding numbers?
We can do a screenshot of that. Oh, let me get my
Yeah.
phone. I gotta go.
It's very complex. So we started this off. We couldn't get on the internet. Well, firstly, I couldn't catch the chickens because I had the donkey up at the house. He ate.
Who's been up at the house?
Yeah. Magnus was up at the house. He ate all bar 1/2 grape. The chickens were like, "What the very? This is ridiculous. We're going on strike." So I went to go and pick up the chickens, and they're like, "I don't think so." So we ran around the chicken paddock for a while, and then obviously this is a slow chicken because I caught her, and came down here. We got this all set up outside. Carleen is sleeping at the moment. We got this set up outside. There's a nice breeze. It's in the shade, and then this triangular shaped flying thing. It kept trying to eat us, but eventually it managed to land on Janine. So I smacked Janine, and it's dead now, fortunately. And then I still couldn't get on the internet, so it's been a bit of a day. And look at the beautiful boys. Can you get the questions? Because I got the questions from the top.
I'm going to talk louder.
Okay.
Complaining about that. One is napping with Carleen. That is true. I just wanted to go get her, and she's sound asleep. People say they can't hear me, so I'm yelling now.
You need to come stand beside me. Now, don't leave, chicken. Don't leave. The barn doors are lovely.
Yep. Elizabeth did a great job picking out colors.
I haven't done any painting, though. I just did. Yeah. What was I going to say? We're going to paint the body of the barn the same colour as Bud's World, aren't we?
Yeah. But I'm not going to
Not
do
yet.
Buddy's barn.
No. Well, we can't do it yet.
Yeah. So I'm not seeing the comments. You're right. It's doing the same thing.
Yep.
I can only see about 10 comments.
So the aqua is going, and what we've got is going to the chapel at the top. That's what's called. And then the door. What colour are we doing the door?
You're the color person.
We could just do the door the same colour as those.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Yeah.
Will that paint work?
I think it might. I think I might need to get a bonding primer and then take it from there. But
Okay.
yeah, it'll be nice.
Yep.
We're highly excited.
Yeah. Oh, so today's job,
Mm-hmm.
we went to Sabita in North Andover area, and we saw probably around 20 people, and we brought the goats.
Oh.
Who were obviously hit, and Judy went with Carlene and the dogs and Wanda. Tomorrow, I believe, is ARC, and that's in Peabody, and that'll be a big one.
Yes.
Those are severely neurodivergent
Yes.
types, so that's a big one. So yay, and then it's the 4th of July. No, it's not. It's Thursday. And Thursday, I think we're in Aspen again in April. So Aspen has 2 floors, and there's a lot of people there. It's probably 200 people there, but they do it one floor 1 week and the other floor the other week. We got to get them so that we do.
Yes.
We are fully booked. Someone took the 18th, so we now don't have any openings in July for the mornings, but we are taking openings for people to come to the farm in the afternoon.
Yes.
Because I can get Jake or Sophie to give. And someday I'm going to be
Tour.
done with this painting project.
Baby.
That's a nice chicken.
She is a nice chicken.
He's nice chicken. You're not scared. You're not scared.
No, she is not.
That's my phone.
Oh my gosh. So the winners are Mary Bunning and Lisa Stevens. Congratulations, ladies.
Okay.
Oh, that's lovely.
I think we. What does the sign say? It says Buckingham Palace, which I think we should change.
I don't think that's our sign.
No. But I think we should change that. But that's my opinion.
Yes.
Did you get rid of the hornet's nest? Yes, we got rid of the hornet's nest here and the hornet's nest over there. It was very simple, but I just wanted it. I'm ready to go get a hazmat suit outfit.
And an EpiPen.
He's like, give me the can, I'll do it.
Yeah, you're like, all right,
So,
that was
and then
quick.
Yesterday, one of the carpenters cut his hand, so that's delaying the carpenter project.
Oh, it's a mess. Did you see it?
Yeah, well, I saw the blood. Well, I saw him leaving. You wouldn't let me see it.
Oh, I saw a picture of it.
Yeah, it looks pretty nasty.
It's-
I did see blood drips all the way through.
It's gruesome.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's going to delay that project.
But he didn't cut through to the bone.
Okay.
So he still got his fingers, which is good.
Yeah. And the other news is my kidney situation. The person that I'm supposed to be donating my kidney to got called and is now in the process of getting surgery to get a cadaver kidney. He didn't want my kidney, but he's going to give it. He was going to give it a little bit more time to see if a cadaver
Came up.
came up, and one did. So I may be off the hook.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. It was very nerve-wracking when I left to offer my kidney. I didn't really want to give my kidney, but if it's a question of life and death, I don't need my kidney, and I'm 100% in
Yeah.
to him. But it's nice that I don't think he's going to need it.
And I suppose that also highlights just how important it is when you're asked, is it your driver's license,
Yeah.
if you want to be a donor?
Yeah.
So it definitely makes a difference.
If I didn't have this demanding job, I would probably.
Aren't you glad you're retired now?
Yes, this
Retirement job.
a retirement non-paying job.
Full of satisfaction,
I
though.
keep talking to my son, and he keeps saying, you can't even call it a job, because jobs people go to, and they usually work 40 hours a week, not 60 and 7 days a week,
For free.
and they get paid. Because he was calling me to remind me that his birthday was 2 weeks ago, and I didn't give him a birthday present. I'm like, when does that shut off?
Do we have to do birthday parties?
25 years old, and he's still like,
Did he want a cake and hats?
he wants me to buy him a pair of sunglasses.
Eh?
And I'm like, you're 25. Go buy your own sunglasses.
And you've got a job that pays.
Yeah, you have a paying job. I don't. But whatever.
Hang on a
I know.
minute.
This is I failed
Mm.
The training of my own son. But anyways,
And Wallace is riding on Meredith because Murphy's over there at the moment.
yeah.
So that's where he is.
Yeah.
Oh, slipped.
Yeah, and this horse is not sound. She's supposed to
No.
have shoes on. The blacksmith went to the wrong place. She still doesn't have shoes on, so she's not really rideable.
Did the blacksmith come?
No. She called me from Reyes, saying, "Where's the horse?" And I'm like, it's here.
It's in Massachusetts, not in New Hampshire.
Someone says birthdays are forever.
Yes.
Whatever kidneys work either. The other thing is, there's another friend of mine that's a doctor. He's like, if you wait one more year, the pig kidneys are, nobody's going to even need kidneys anymore because you get the pig kidneys. And I was like, you go get a pig right now and raise it for a kidney.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So
Don't leave.
anyways, that would be good. It means what I was saying earlier is, if I was a better person and I've already gone through all the testing and had, I'm ready to go anytime he needed it, I should offer it to somebody else, but I just...
Well, I actually think one of the really very important things to remember is that any operation comes with a whole set of potential problems. So unless it's, and this is just my personal belief, unless it's 100% necessary, anesthetics come with troubles. So
That's the only risk that because when I did all the research,
yeah,
that was the only risk that they talked about was
the anesthetic.
you're not going to die from losing your kidney, but the only 1 in 24,000 people die just going under
Anesthetic, exactly. So
that's the only risk.
So so I always think that if it's a non-life saving for it's better, and you just don't know how you react. And not only that, you'd have to sit still for a number of weeks, and that you just become grouchy.
The metal guy's doing fantastic. He lost a kidney
Yeah.
to cancer, and he's been my everyday
Inspiration.
I call him now and go, how are you feeling today? He's totally 100% back to normal. He said that he doesn't even notice.
No.
It's been 3 months that he's on one kidney.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
And happy Canada Day indeed.
yep.
I've got an auntie in Canada.
Um,
Hey, don't you dare. If she flies off, we're stuffed.
Why? She looks like a nice chicken cat.
Yes, but she can actually run fast.
So can I. No, don't do that. Yeah, I've upped my game. I do sprints every night.
No, you don't.
See me.
They're the bunnies. The bunnies don't go
Running up and down
fast.
the hill.
The bunnies don't go fast.
That's a sprint. I don't know what else you would call that. But
Dear. There you are. What we're doing at the moment is giving joy to so many people. It's just as important. She's like, why am I the only chicken down here?
yeah.
Where are my buddies?
So thanks to everybody that has bought a brick.
Yes.
The good news is that we saw, based on the clouds
Yes.
document, we've seen 3,100 people and had 84 visits this year. And that's
Just
our
this
number.
year alone.
That's this year alone. Yep.
That's a lot.
And so we're on track to the same, because the fall is our busiest time.
Yes.
So we're on track for to meet what we did last year, which was 7,999 people.
That's super.
Yeah. And I feel like that, I went through and I was looking at last year's calendar, and we probably did, three a week last year.
Yep.
And this year, I'm so shocked that we're booked every day.
Well, I'm not, because I think as it's become apparent that this service is available,
Yeah.
I think it's something that so many people. Oh, there she goes. Right, lost the chicken. That they can tap into, and it's such a lovely experience, and I think everybody's balancing budget sheets, etc. And I think to have somebody come in and do this for free with a good grace, and it's a happy experience. And I think you can see that by all the people who repeat
Right.
visits.
Yeah, we have to, I was talking to Judy this morning, and we have to go in, and there's some people that we see it like Rainbow, Aspen,
Hunt.
and Hunt. those are like once a week. So we have to kind of consolidate them and maybe do so we can get in seasons. And there's a bunch of them that they haven't been able to fit into our calendar in 2 months.
Right.
So we have to go back and start really kind of prioritizing.
Yeah.
Like some people that have, especially Aspen Hill, we can go there once and do both floors, not just one at a time. And maybe we'll, and the group that we saw today, they want to come and come for a farm visit. I said, well, you can come any afternoon.
Yes.
Afternoon bookings are open. So I'm going to add a booking for afternoons, which means we're also going to have to staff up.
Well, but do you know the other thing is, this has taken off so much that maybe one of the things that...
like the chicken.
Well, I know the chicken has taken off. Look at that. Little so-and-so. She's like, nothing to see here.
Wandering off.
Don't mind me.
She's wandering off at such a slow speed that we're not supposed to notice.
Oh, dearie. But I think the other thing is, there is actually the potential, if we had other volunteers, you could actually, we've got enough animals to go out to 2 different places. It then becomes it's quite a big organisational undertaking.
Yeah,
but
I think that my goal would be to do, just for the summer months, to do mornings, and then now that we have Sophie on board and Jake on board, we really need that person that has the expertise.
Yeah.
Then we can do one in the morning and then one in the afternoon. And that's good. I mean, we also have to expand our animals. We've talked about that.
We've got some coming at the weekend.
And redeciding, the animals that we have and kind of figuring out what are the best, safest animals that we have that we don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
Because that's what the farm is becoming more and more of, is people just kind of wander in and visit.
Like our chicken.
A little bit unattended sometimes. And, we have to make sure that we have animals that are 100% safe.
Yes.
That chicken's going to be easy to catch. Oh boy.
Yeah, see, a net.
I seriously, I got a net.
Hey, she doesn't need a net. Oh my gosh. Don't tell Janine, but she pooped on my foot when I picked her up. Keep going, Janine. Great job. Oh. Too slow, chicken. Too slow.
From all the painting.
From the painting. Oh, Peg McCabe's asking, did you ever apply for the Cummings grant?
The Cummings grant, we do a letter of intent. A letter of intent is due by July 15th. And
Okay.
Yes, we have done that. Or I've got it written, ready to submit it.
Yeah. It is actually nice because there are more visitors to the farm. And people...
This chicken are they always this fatty right here?
It's not. That's her crop. And she's croup and she's got grain in it. And it's lumpy.
Yeah,
And then it empties overnight. And then she fills it up again the next day. Honestly, it's basic chicken anatomy, for God's sake. You'd have had her put to sleep by now. She bought that chicken's ill. Goodbye. No, she's okay.
She's a nice one.
She is a nice chicken. She's very...
Nice chicken.
I do have nice chickens. It's because I talk to my chickens. do you hear me at night time going, come on, get into your bed. This is ridiculous.
You hear me talking to the animals? I'm not that nice. So I'm always fearful when I'm down there, because especially with that paint horse, somebody's always trying to kick me. You get involved in a group of animals. One nasty one like that paint
knocks everybody off.
Oh. And everybody's kicking. She's kicking at them. They're kicking at her, and I'm caught in the middle. So no, I don't. I did have a nice afternoon with the goats. I'll have to post what happened with the goats, because I like when animals go on the jobs. I like to have them to have a little loose time.
Yeah.
So that they get a benefit from going to work. And so the goats were painting with me all day. I turned my back for 1 second. They ate my lunch. I turned my back for a second. And one of them went into the paint and took a nibble of the paint and had like purple teeth. And I got my hand in his mouth. Seems to be fine.
Well, I nearly brought down a chicken, and she's a buff chicken, so she's a sort of dark beige. And I thought, I don't remember that chicken having dark feathers on her back. It's the paint from the chicken house.
Oh.
She kept going underneath. You know how you can go underneath it? I was like, what happened to that? I'm like, well, that's not paint. That's dark blue paint. That's not feathers. But they all enjoy just being out and about.
Yeah, they do.
There's Mr. Elvis.
Elvis is in jail today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because we thought we'd lost him yesterday.
yeah, having Elvis loose, you end up spending half the day running around.
Finding him.
Driving him up and down the street, like, where is he now? Because he bragged on us.
He does. He's very much full of. Janine talks to her bunnies. Yes, I know.
I like the bunny.
Yes, she
bunny
does.
bunnies are
The bun buns.
But the herd of the donkeys are all really nice, except for Dimitri, who does kick at me every once in a while. But that horse has kicked every couple.
I can't believe Dimitri does that.
Yeah, he's just, he'll walk behind and he just picks up that foot.
All right.
And you know who else used to do that? Is Woody. And I walk behind Woody.
Yeah, and
all
he's
the time.
fine now.
But I don't think he's just warning me, and I keep reminding him, like, this is a no-kick zone. You're not even allowed to pick up a foot while I'm back here.
He's like, are you sure?
I really wish we could shut the cameras off, because I'm sure it's highly... I am so mouthy when I'm in the barn. It's hot, it's tiring. I'm itchy because of the hay. So,
But look at that lovely chicken.
she's a nice chicken.
She's a nice chicken. They're all
It's
nice.
hard to paint with a...
Chicken on your arm.
Yeah.
Just dip her in and wipe her up and down the wall. She's a good chicken. She's a nice girl. She's like, where am I going now?
Yeah.
And I know you only got one grape. I am sorry. That was the donkey. What did it?
Is this normal that they...
Yeah, she's very hot.
It's really hot. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a nice chicken.
Yeah, they're all nice chickens.
All 40 of them. How many have you got up there?
I don't think I've got 40. Nick just kept counting the same chicken.
Oh.
I mean, seriously. You said to me, you've got 40 chickens. And I was like, no, I haven't. I've got about just over 20.
Okay.
And 10 are coming down here and I'm keeping the other 10. But I've got to clip their wings first because they're flying over the fence at the moment.
I'm holding my breath for those chickens to come down here.
And so, yeah. So, honest to goodness, I think what he was doing was that there's one chicken and then it would go to the back of the line or into the whole thing and then he would keep counting them. I mean, seriously, who does that?
It's getting heavy.
I know she is actually.
So maybe this would be like a workout.
Yeah,
You can do curls.
I could get you two, so you're balanced. Oh, anyway,
Nothing here.
so we will be back tomorrow
Okay,
because
maybe Carlene will be awake by then.
I know. Well, you got to stop.
Hot. She was very busy all day.
It's very hot today, actually.
Carlene went out and ran around with Judy after the job, so
Yeah.
she's tired.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Such
Well,
fun.
it's another day.
It is indeedy.
And this building will be done by tomorrow.
Yes,
It's very pretty.
and then we'll get our fairy lights on the outside of it. That'll sort you.
Very like sort everything.
Yeah, they do. It's like the icing on the cake. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.